All right, on tonight's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our generative AI course, and we actually started taking the steps to start building our front end for our medical chatbot. Let's have a look at what we went over tonight. Now, it's only note taking so far, so it's not anything extravagant. So let's just pick up where we left off and do some light reading. So, first and foremost, let me go to where we started. I think it was up around here. Okay, we will start by adding a file called template. Is that the beginning? Okay, now we will begin the second half of our project. We will start by adding a new file called template. You can see here we have a template.py. This template file will hold all of our logic. Next, we will port some of the libraries we will be using. So you have the import OS, from pathlib, import path, import login. The login is important because it will create a record whenever we execute the template or any py file. The login will show us the time and the date and whether or not the folder has been created. Let's fix that table. It will also show the location as well. Login is a built-in library of Python, and we can read the documentation to get a better understanding of it when we need to. Now, this is the login statement we will be using. We have our login.basic_config, level equals login.info. The format is going to be the ASCII time plus a message. Notice we have a login level, which is basically saving the information we need, like why is the folder being created, what is the path, what time was it created, etc., etc. Now, this is the information we will be logging. We also need to mention the format of the login. This will include the structure of the timestamp and what particular message will be displayed during the login. To set the time, we will be using the ASCII timestamp. We will be using this alongside the message we want displayed during execution. Next, we will create a list of the files and save it to a variable called list of files. Let me show you that here. And this is actually just a list of the files we need to actually move forward for our program on the front end. So you can see here we have a list of files, and in it are our items. We have a SRC, short for search. We have our constructor method. We have our helper. We have our prompts. Then we have an environment. Then we have a setup file, a research trials.ipynb. We have an app.py file. We have a store index.py file. We have a static file, and then we have a templates slash chat.html. Now, those are all the folders we need as of right now to get the program or the front end of the program started. So that's that there. Let me show you my template. Of course, you know we have the code taking version where we the code writing version where we have just the code, and then we have the version with the code in the notes. So this is going to be our code and notes, and this is going to be strictly our code. So yep, so we have officially started the front end of our project, and of course I will keep you posted every step of the way. But for now, this is the Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.